Each winter in Florida, I am privileged to do a few delightful weeks at one of the fine supper clubs. And we like to frequent a certain restaurant that's always very, very busy. Isn't it all unusual for four strangers all to be sitting at the one table? This one night, there were two empty seats at our table. Two young men came in and sat down. I assumed they were friends. One ordered borscht, which is beet soup. The other ordered split-piece soup. Presently, the waiter returned, placed the borscht before the one young man. Before the other, instead of split-piece soup, he placed potato soup. The customer looking up at the waiter. "You didn't hide me?" The waiter says, "If I had it, I wouldn't bring you. You ain't got intelligence to realize that if I ain't got it, you ain't gonna got it. I didn't have it, so instead I bought you potato soup because it's healthy." Says, "I'm strong enough." Waiter says, "Don't start up with no arguments. Make up your mind. I'm not taking back to the kitchen. So start up to eat. Otherwise, get out of from here, because we need the table." Well, there was nothing left to do. They proceeded. They got about halfway through. The fellow with the borscht turned to the fellow with the potato soup. He says, "So?" He says, "What do you mean, so? I'm happy didn't ever add a split piece. This is really soup. Taste it." He tasted it. He said, "Now you're talking for soup. Waiter, why didn't you bought me potato soup?" He says, "Jerk, did you order split piece soup?" And while talking about this restaurant, I overheard a conversation between two gentlemen fishermen. And this is true about fishermen. Down through the ages, a man who loves to fish has always been considered a man of great character, certainly great patience, invariably a good family man and a good husband. And that's why I'm ready to believe anything a fisherman tells me. We heard this one man say to the other, "Yesterday I was fishing." And yesterday must be right because my mother says it. "And I catched a herring." You see, we was far out. And this herring weighed 450 pounds. Ho. Listen, all right, say. Happens that I'm also a boy that I enjoy to go fishing. And with a couple of weeks before, I was fishing in the west coast of Florida. You see, the east coast is too crowded. I didn't exactly catch no fishes. But when I pulled up the hook, you know what's a hook. Standing on the hook was a lantern from a ship. A ship's lantern. Goodness knows how many years I had it was laying in the mud. Because when we pulled it up, it was all covered with barnacles and seaweeds and all kinds of stuff. And we brushed off everything and we polished down. And on the bottom of the lantern was inscripted, like engraving, manufactured 1467. This is already before Columbus. And would you believe it? The light was still burning. Ooh, well, listen, what are you going to do? All right, come here. I'll take off 400 pounds from the herring. You blow out the light.